Who called it? Who called it? You know, I would use that phrase of, I hate to be the one to tell you I told you so, but that would be a lie because I told you so.
You get branded versions and your PBM is either CVS Caremark, United Health, or Blue Cross Blue Shield. Listen up, there are some changes coming into play. Some of you have already saw this. Some of you are expecting it, and some of you don't believe that it's going to happen, but it will. When it comes to stockpiling your 90-day supply, guys, they're onto us. They are onto us, and they are about to stop the 90-day supply. Again, CVS Caremark, United Health, as well as Blue Cross Blue Shield. I know I have CVS Caremark, and they stopped our 90-day supply a few months back. Some of us are still getting 90-day supplies. However, there have been a lot of meetings with these companies, and they know that we are stockpiling, rightfully so. And they know that it is in relation to clinicians writing dose changes. Some of us have been stockpiling the boxes. I mean, what else are we going to do? Toss them? I don't think so. So for some of you, this is old news. For a lot of you, this is going to be new news. I know it was definitely news to me that this was going to be happening across the board, because once these big insurance companies stop 90-day supply, all of the mom and pops are going to follow suit because it's very, very, very expensive.
Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss journey, and hopefully you subscribe. Come along for the ride because I put out new videos every day. And today, we're talking about stockpiling meds. And if you're newer to my channel, you may not realize that I called it on the whole stockpiling thing many, many moons ago. If you want to go back and watch that video, you're more than welcome to do so. But essentially, insurance companies, like I stated in that video, are not stupid. They know what people are doing. And because of the expense of these medications, because of the shortages that we continue to experience, right, they're like, nah, this whole 3-month thing, we're knocking this out. So what does this mean for you and I, right, regular consumers who are on name brand? It means that you are more likely to be able to get your dosage when it comes time for you to get your dose each month. There's going to be increased availability. I don't know if the pharmaceutical companies have something to do with this, but it would not surprise me because remember, they're already going after compounding pharmacies, telehealth companies, right, mom and pop shops that are, you know, using compound. They're already coming out guns a-blazing. So it only makes sense that if they are going to ramp up production, attack anyone they can that's doing compound, and increase the availability by telling insurance companies, hey, you're getting scammed by all these people that are stockpiling meds, right? And I'm not talking about just getting your regular, 3-month prescription, your 90-day prescription, and then having a dosage change. I'm not talking about that. She mentions that in her video, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who did this on purpose or who convinced their doctors to do it on purpose. Those are the people that I'm talking about. The people that I have posted pictures of, in the past where they've got, like 3 or 4 boxes of every single dose in their fridge, right? It's just too much. It's too much. If you have a dosage change, I understand that. If your PBM previously required you to get 3 months supplies and then you had dosage changes, I understand that. Am I saying you should throw the medication away? No, of course not. But because so many people took advantage of what they perceived to be the medication glitch, it's not a glitch. Like, they know what you're doing, and this is what I explained in the other video. So now they're going to do away with it. So what does that mean? Well, it's going to mean that you're going to have to go pick up your prescription each month, right? But it also means that it will increase availability of all of the doses, make it a lot easier for everyone to get their hands on it, right? And this helps Eli Lilly specifically. So when it comes to Mounjaro and Zepbound, this helps them to be able to get out of this shortage, tailspin that they're in, because it will help alleviate. So they're attacking it from all angles. And it doesn't surprise me because, like I said, I told you so. So for the people who are currently getting these medications covered by their insurance, this means that when your insurance comes time for renewal, right, and they make changes, which they do constantly, you need to be ready, whatever that means for you, for them to stop allowing 3-month supplies. My insurance company stopped it a long time ago. This is not anything new for them. They caught on very quickly, and they were like, yeah, no, just kidding. We're not going to allow that. So what does this mean for people on compound? Well, it means that you need to make sure that you are talking to your telehealth provider about what the plan is if Tirzepatide is pulled out of shortage, because it is going to put a dampener on these compounding pharmacies on how much they can produce. I think that they will still be able to make it. The whole point of compounding is not a new concept, right? For people who have allergies to the name brand medication, right? Compounding will always be there. But I think that it will require more documentation from your doctor. You need to talk to your doctor about what that plan is. The other thing is you may want to talk to your telehealth company about what they offer as far as 3-month supply goes. Because remember, they're not operating under insurance, right? You're paying out of pocket. So if Tirzepatide comes off of the shortage list for real, not just because Eli Lilly says that it will, then you may want to, be out ahead of that and also have a plan B. Are you going to switch to Semaglutide? Are you, is your company saying that they will be permitted a certain amount of time, right, to continue to create and make Tirzepatide compound after it's taken off of shortage, right? I imagine that with so many people on compound that they can't just cut it off cold turkey, like, there you go. But we'll see. We don't know what the specifics are going to be because the situation is unique. These expensive medications have been in shortage for so long, and they are really changing people's lives. So we'll see what happens. But I told you, all of those people that were in the comments of that video going, I stockpile my meds, I don't care what you say, you're just being judgy of everybody. I am here many moons later to tell you I was not placing judgment on anybody. I'm just spitting facts, telling you the truth, because that's what I do. Okay, if you found this video helpful, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. Make sure you check out my other videos where I have tips and tricks that can help you on your health journey. If you're looking for a positive-only support group, definitely check out the link in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.